Welcome back to the Bak'n Show. In today's episode, we're going to go over this outside grow. Actually, we're going to cut them down. And the reason why I'm cutting them down is because I've had 7 days straight rain out here. And these plants are just drenched. And I'm definitely starting to get bud rot in a couple spots, especially on this plant here and one back there in the corner. So before I lose the plants, or as a matter of fact, and here's a spot here on this one here. So before I lose the whole crop, I say let me go ahead and cut it down. The day is September the 29th, and I was trying to push them to mid-October, but I'm not even going to take a chance. I got a nice fade going on most of them, and I could see if I had another week or so to go, they would be pretty good. You know, I could probably go ahead and cut them down then anyway. But I mean, I got pretty damn good growth on all of them, and I'm just going to take what I can get off of the harvest here and be satisfied with that. Oh, sorry, I don't have my mic on today. I forgot, left it in the house when I came up here. I didn't want to walk all the way back down here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave you on the tripod, and I'm going to go ahead and start cutting these down and hanging them up. That's another thing. My gazebo sits right here. The temperatures have not got out of the 60s in the last week or so. So with the temperatures in the 60s and the humidity in the 60s, 70s in that tent there, I said, well, hell, instead of trying to put these in, I have a couple empty tents in the house, so I could take these in the house and let them hang in there. But they're also wet as hell. So I'm going to get a little closer, just because you hear that chainsaw going back there. Neighbor have a tree cut down. I am going to let them just stay in there and drip dry for maybe the first week or so. And hopefully that helps with the drying and damn bugs. The drying of these plants. And at least aid with it. And then maybe the last week or so I'll bring them inside and put them in the tents to finish off. And then they're here. Starting to feel rain and coming down again. So let me hurry up and get started here and get these cut down. This is the first sour power. Like I said, it had definitely had a couple spots here. I see some bud rot was starting to develop, and it was down here at the bottom on this larvae shit, so it doesn't really matter. Just up at the tops, what I'm more concerned about. And from a little quick glance, I don't see anything down here going on. All right, so let me go get this hung up. And once I finish hanging these up, I'm gonna take you inside the gazebo so you can see how it looks inside there. All right, we're back. I got everything cut down. Everything that was right inside the fence there is now hanging up here. 3 of them are on this side here. That's the Funky Chapel Pheno #1. That's the Pulp Fiction in the middle. And that's the Sour Power on the outside over there. And then back here, I got the Granny Apple Fritters right here on the outside. And this was just one plant that was that huge Funky Chapel Pheno #3 right here. It's split in half when I took her down, and that's why you see the 2 pieces up there. And this is the one that had the bud rot. Everything else had a little tiny section, not everything else. This one here, and then back over here, this Funky Chapel's right here. These 2 here had a little bud rot. These were the thicker buds on here. The Sour Power over there had a little mildew down here at the bottom, but not much. This one here, the Pulp Fiction, and this Granny Apple Fritters didn't get affected at all. So, which was a good thing. But I'm gonna get you over here now so you can see some of the mildew. The bud rot, excuse me, that I got when I cut it down. Yeah, as you can see, the buds really got into that. And these buds here are soaking wet. So like I said, we've had rain here for a week straight. And it was really just, this came off of this plant right here. That Funky Chapel's there. It was the top cola right up here. But I might have a little bit more in there. I'm gonna examine the plant a little bit more, and before I just close this up. And like I said, it's about 65 degrees in here today, and the humidity is probably in the 70s. So I'm gonna let these rock out in here for the next few days. And if the temperatures start rising, I'll bring it in the house and put it in a tent in there. But yeah, that's what the girls are looking like. The outside is done for the year. I was trying to go 2 more weeks, but again, unfortunately, with all this rain, and we're expecting rain all the way. Today is Monday, I believe, and we're expecting rain all the way to Thursday. And we had rain every day last week. So yeah, so I'm gonna just take what I can get from it, and say this was a successful run for the summer. This is the first time I've done a summer run in quite some years. 2017, 2018 was the last time I grew outside. So this was fun. I enjoyed it. Next year I'm gonna do it a little different. Probably have me a little hoop house or something to make sure that when we get to this time of the year, when it starts to raining and such, that the plants won't get soaking wet like these have been going through the last week. I do have a fan in here, this fan right here, and I have, you see I point it against the wall here. I'm gonna put it on its lowest setting, and I'm gonna close this door up right here, and I'm gonna rock with it. And it's not completely dark in here once the door is closed, but I believe it's dark enough that it'll do its job. So again, this was a successful outdoor grow, except that mess right there. And I can't wait to do it again next year. I expect to get much bigger plants because I'm gonna put some of them in the ground. And I might have a couple in bigger pots than what I had this year. Going up to like the 40 or 50 gallon range with the pots. But yeah, that's all I have for you in today's episode. If you like what you saw, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share, and subscribe. And until the next one, stay baking.